Cowabunga gamers, welcome back to another episode of Technological Journey. Last time we did quite a lot. We managed to get the fusion multi-block up. It still needs to be plugged in, which I plan to do today. But there's a thing we need to figure out before we really do anything more. We need LUV power, which we have. We can generate it, yada yada, transfer it throughout the base, whatever. But we're running low on osmium, which is not something we really want to have happen. But what we have a lot of is draconium. So we're going to work on getting draconium today, and hopefully draconium routers. Routers? No. Rotors. Huge draconium rotors. And for these, we do need Rutherfordium, which we are also going to try to get today. So let's see how this goes. So in order to do this, we need to upgrade the Naquata alloy blast furnace to LUV. And that can be easily done just by getting two IV input hatches. We also want a transformer. No, we need one of these. Platinum cable. Not the platinum cable. Okay, that can be easily remedied just by doing this. So by upgrading this to LUV, we get the bonus of it increases the this one. It increases the heat, which is the bottleneck currently. Or it's the only thing stopping us from getting better. It's the only thing stopping us from being able to make draconium. So this is a very quick switch over. All we really need to do is just have this. This needs to step up. Switch this around so this is the output. And then just slap the P2P tunnel on here, get it set up. If we can find it, it's right there. And this should be at LUV now, right? LUV temperature 9,000, and for draconium we need 9,200. No, max temp. Did I get bamboozled? I got bamboozled. Wait, what? I was supposed to. Well, that's kind of scummy. Oh, we probably need it at ZPM. That's probably why this is locked under the ZPM. Okay. Well, if it's requiring us to do this, we're going to do something about it. We are going to do something about it. Let me think. Is there a smart way to do this? Can I do this? Bind input to this. Now, this is the input, and that's the output. Does that work? Output side, one input, one output. Yeah. We just have to remember that LUV is on 80C0. So let's go back over here. Let's see if we can do this now. This is kind of insane. Shit. No, that's fine. This one we break these two. Okay. Okay, so we should be able to do that. Actually, we should just be able to use LUV cable. Do we have any LUV cable? We can do niobium titanium. Do you have any of that? Niobium titanium. Titanium. Oh, could I got some titanium, please, sir? So while that crafts, watch it have some in here. So we want to hook this up to ADC. Now this should be LUV power. We can get some niobium titanium. Bam, bam. You are at ZPM. We put in a draconium dust. It doesn't work. Why? Why do you not work? 9200. Are you kidding me? We're still one off? Oh my god. This is hilarious. How are we still one off? This is absolutely destroyed me, dude. No, Vulcanus only goes up to ZPM. Vulcanus only goes up to ZPM. You know what doesn't go up to ZPM, though? This is at UV. How the hell is this at UV? So we need a good old-fashioned electric blast furnace here. Let me actually make one of those and I'll bring you back. Okay, so we are back. We have a EBF. That's at 9200. Okay, we made it. There we go. So we should be able to make draconium now. And draconium is a 2-second recipe. Oh, we have draconium. Thank the 9. Okay. So that's the first check mark off for today's tasks. Also went ahead and made a recipe for it. So this is all good. This is all good. So now we want to get Rutherfordium, I believe. I believe this will be our next big thing. Especially since we need it for the rotors. So let's go. Actually, you know what we need? We need one of these and a couple of these. Hopefully that doesn't kill the power on us again. Okay, so we want this to run at LUV. And we want it to make Rutherfordium, which is neon and plutonium. How much neon do I have? I realize I never checked neon. We have 519 buckets of neon. That might not be enough. How did we get neon? Neon comes from liquid air. It comes from the... It comes from the liquid air distillation. How is that? I realized I set that up a while ago and I never checked on it. I believe it's over in tungsten next to our new nitrogen dioxide stuff. So, neon, you're going. Really? We got 100 neon. But this is telling me it's only ever run 5 times? That can't be right. Carbon dioxide, argon. Okay, so that's telling me this isn't getting... We're doing something wrong here. So 3, 6, 9, 10. Like, do we have any Xeon? Yeah. So 1, 3. Okay. How many do we have here? 3, 6, 9, 10. So we should be getting... Oh, I bet I know what's happening. So 78, so output hatch. We need something with greater than, yeah. We're gonna change all these up to EV. Yeah, so that's why this isn't working, because it's getting overwhelmed here. Which is a major bummer, dude. But hopefully, with this knowledge. So hopefully this should fix it. Yeah. That should make it so we get the full... Where are you at? You are at Ivy, and you run... You're not the fastest, which I'm not too happy about. But now our neon should be fixed up, so we can head back over to the fission. Or, yeah, fusion. Right, so we would want, oh, you know what we do with this? We need to set up a little subnet here. So it's going to come over here. Oh, what color do we want to use for this? Let's do yellow. We haven't done yellow yet. Or maybe we have, and it's just been a while. So I think what we want here is we want plutonium here and neon here. Right? So that means it's always going to go there. We also want a fluid extractor. Do we want a fluid extractor here? Do we just want to passive this? If we passive this, we're going to burn through our plutonium. If we burn through our plutonium, we need to find a way to get helium so that we can do this recipe, because we have a bunch of 238. Noble gases. The noble gases come from liquid air in a centrifuge. So we would need to set up 2 centrifuges for this, which honestly isn't the worst. Okay, so we're going to passive this. We are going to passive this. And what that means is that right here, we're gonna need a LUV fluid extractor, because we're starting the switch to LUV now. My idea I have this really cool idea for the fusion reactors. We're going to turn them on our side, and we're going to have like a little walkway that goes through them. That's my idea. I think it would look pretty cool. But for now, this will work. So what do we want here? We obviously want power, right? I mean, obviously we want power. We also want items in the shape of plutonium. Plutonium 244. We're just going to keep a stack. No, let's keep 16. And then we also want... we want neon. Right? And then what this is going to do it's going to fill one of these with neon. Maybe it won't? Oh no, this needs to happen first. Really? Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? What I always forget. We need to power the subnet, dude. Every time. Every time. There we go. That has neon now. Now over here we want loss per block 2. That's fine. Fluid extractor. And then we need an arm. And then we want that. So you can go, cells can go. Output hatch, we do need an output hatch. And we also need a fluid solidifier. Now that I'm thinking about it. So now that we have that, we need an output hatch on this because I don't think it has one. We can go. We can put it here. Where is it? Output hatch. And then the output hatch is going to have a fluid storage bus on it. Extract only. Right? Then we can do this. Fluid extractor, we are going to have a robot arm on it for... we're going to import plutonium. Ugh. Import plutonium, and then we're going to have a fluid solidifier that is still crafting. Yeah, that works. Whoa. Be out of yellow cable. There we go. I like how yellow looks, honestly. It looks really nice. So you obviously need this to be a high priority. Okay, that is fine. You are going to get a fluid storage bus on you. Yes, you are. And we also want a drawer. Do we want a drawer? No, ideally what we want is a subnet here as well. I think we might just put it over here. Just be slightly different. Right, so get a terminal, not a crafting, just a normal ME terminal. And then 64K. Do we just want to pump out Rutherfordium? Like, no. What we want to do, is probably move this here, right? Slap this down, slap this down. And then extract only. And then we can have the fluid solidifier. Right? Fluid solidifier. And then we get a level emitter. Put it there. We might need a machine controller. And then what this is going to do is that it's going to do we want to use, if that's on a storage bus, then yeah, we want a pump. And then this is just going to be an interface. And then you are going to emit when levels are below, let's say 3000 Rutherfordium. And then that'll turn off. And then let's get a super tank. What is yeah, that would be overkill. We're gonna get a super tank because I know we also need the liquid. Unless we want to just melt it back down, but no. Okay, so that's that. You got that. You got. Need the pump I made. You're going to import Rutherfordium like that. Emit when levels are below limit, and then we need this to be weaker to run, so we want it inverted. Okay, okay. I think this is good to go here. So let's get this powered up. Bind, you have power, you're making stuff. You have plutonium, you have neon. So if we're making Rutherfordium, requires a bunch of EU. Do I just want to do it that way? Kind of. I'll do this off camera. Okay, we're back. This is invalid, probably due to this. So let's move this over. Just one, I think. Do we want to? Whatever. We'll thank ourselves later, probably. Fluid. Extract only. Bam, bam. You're good, you're good. So this should hopefully form invalid structure. What's invalid? Wait, what? Input hatch. Why is that invalid? React. I guess I have to go here? Yeah. Oh, and it's building up power. Okay. So all that means really is that we just have to move the super tank here. Cable. Extract only, super tank, bam. Oh, it's working. Okay, we got Rutherfordium. Do we have... Oh, we have Rutherfordium! Oh, we did it, boys! That is huge. That is a huge win. And now we can make Rutherfordium boils or bools. But we can also make these. And for that we need we need a large precision laser engraver. Nice. Let's actually cut this. No, that's fine. 3000's fine. Yeah, so for the large precision laser engraver, holy shit. This is a beefy boy, isn't she? We need HSSS. Realistically, no. Oh, that's molten. No, we have a way to solve this. Molten HSSS into here. Gets us this, but what we can do now, actually what we need to do first, that I forgot to do, is set up. So we need a interface here, and then a storage here for Rutherfordium ingots, just so that we have it on the main net. Yeah, there we go. So that's gonna go. I foresee no problems with this whatsoever. Nope, none. We can do draconium. Actually, yeah, we can do this now. So that is a circuit of 3, which I don't think any of these have. 1 and 2. No. So what do you make? You make a few things. So draconium. Perfect. Perfect. So we need these as well. So lathe. And then forge hammer. And then these. Hold on a minute. Forming press. This is, all our machines are still at HV, and it gives me such anxiety, dude. Lathe. Okay, so I'm making 2 draconium rotors. That's like 600 draconium, which is an insane number. But we don't really have an option at this point since we can't put it into the Vulcanus here. We just have to do it one at a time. But that's going to go in the background. Do we want to do... Actually, can we get star metal? We should be able to get star metal. Before we go too deep with everything. Let's just get our bearings. Do you have... No, you just have lathing. Lathing. God, my, this one. Whoa, buckaroo bonsai. What can we get rid of? Tembaga, probably. Yeah, okay. There's a 50-second recipe for 1. So that can definitely be increased. Not yet, though. Not yet. So if we want to go to the deep dark, which we do, because that has aquamarine, neodymium, that. Fluid veins? Oh, cool. You can get it from Deimos, deep dark. Why do I feel like star metal ore comes from the deep dark? Because it does. Okay. Oh my god, we have to collect it manually down there? Oof. Oof. Oh, that's gross. We have star metal now. So we can keep going in astral. I think I might do astral off camera, just for the quality of life things. You saw me do astral in E2E, and it wasn't too interesting. Though nobody really watched E2E, which I can't blame you. So I might do it. I might speedrun it in like 1 episode or something. Just get it as much done as I possibly can. That way it doesn't take up too much time. And I get it out of the way. Because it does have a lot of quality of life improvements that I want. And we can cheat too if we want. I might do that. Okay, so I think the next path we're sort of going to take here is I want to get the large assembler. So I'm just putting the recipe into here. So what do we need for... We can make those, but for the large assembler, what do we need? Emitter and sensor for LUV, so not too bad. So emitter is just that, and then the sensor is just that. I think we should have everything for these. We just need to increase. We also need to move the assembler and circuit assembler somewhere else. So can we get the large assembler? No. What are we missing? We're missing yttrium, barium, and zinc selenide. That's not too bad. That's just the 2x. And zinc selenide. Selenium. That's also not bad. But is it... No, it's... Why do we have so many empty chemical reactors? Oh, you know why? Because of shit like this. Do we have like a chemical reactor just for crafting? I feel like I've been here before. And the answer is no. I feel like actually the answer might be yes. You no. You also no. You actually. We might be able to throw it into here. Zinc selenide. Yeah, okay, so we can throw it into there, and this just goes into an assembler, and then we should get our large assembler. Yeah, so we can craft that. 25 large-scale assembler craftings. So we need, what, 19 more? That's not bad. And then there was something else. Tungsten steel pipe casing. And then with this, we're probably gonna want a bunch of space. Just so that we have enough for all the circuits and everything. Just checking back in, our 2 draconic rotors are just about done. Just checking to see if rotor durability 44, if any of the other rotors are near like expiry. It looks like they're not, so it's just these 2. And our large assembler is just waiting on a few LV components, or LUV components. So this should help out tremendously. Draconic huge robine. How long does this take? This takes about 80 seconds. Okay. So I'm not too worried about... Oh, and it just finished. Sick. So we should be getting a bunch of power shortly. Can I speed these up? I think I can. Yeah. We just gotta hit the front of it and it speeds up. And these are outputting 87,000 EU per tick, which is really nice, especially since we're using about the same. So these are 87, 87, 26. So that is a huge jump up, even from the osmium, and 16 for the rose gold. So no, we don't have export buses. But what do we have? We have a conveyor belt, and we can do ME interfaces. So what I want to do is set up with a crafting card, I guess. God, that feels really gross, doesn't it? And you are just going to import there. And then I guess another thing we can do... Yeah, okay, so that didn't work at all. Got him. My thing is that we could do like a, actually, no, what we could do. I wonder if we can do this. We can. Okay. So, oh, interesting. We can't insert? I guess not. That's a bummer. Huh. Okay. Well, that changes that. Yeah, I'm not sure then. Okay, we are back. We have everything for the large assembler. It should be, we should have everything for it now. And we do. Sweet. So that's a quest completed. So this is a 4 long or 4 wide, and it can expand. So we're gonna start over here. What does this look like? So it's going to be maintenance hatch like that, and then so the way we want this, right? If it's going to expand this way, let's put fluids right there. And then let's start off with 3 input hatches and see how that goes. Oh, I almost forgot. We also need an LUV energy input hatch. So I'll get one of those crafted while we build this. So nothing, actually, we can just do this, can't we? Huh. Do we need more of these? Dang, okay, dude. Anyway, in here. So conveyor belt module. Goes at the start here. And then where's the arm module? I know I made, oh, it's still being crafted. Okay. I lied. Everything's not done yet. What's the holdup here then? Annealed copper. Really? Huh. That's bizarre. Unless we're just not getting any oxygen. Oxygen's the bottleneck. Okay. Then what I want to do... Why can't I make one of these again? Okay, so we are back. I have a... That's better. I have an LUV rocket engine and an LUV input bus. This is a pump for oxygen. And currently it's running at 1 bucket a second. I see another problem. But we're going to deal with this one issue at a time. We're going to place down the LUV energy input. And then we're going to place down the turbo rocket engine, right? Face that way. Okay, so now this should be at LUV. Can this not be... I thought this could... Requires EV voltage or higher. Overclocks to UHV. I see what I did. Okay, so that should be good. And now we pump 8 buckets a second, which is beautiful. But we are out of... How are we out? I just realized draconic transporter. What is that called? We can get one of these now, I think. We can get an advanced dislocator. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so why are we out of green goo? Rocket fuel. So this. So we're out of 1-to-1. Right? And we make 1-to-1 over here for actual rocket fuel. So 1-to-1. Methanol, ammonia. So we're missing hypochlorous acid? How are we missing hypochlorous acid? Because we are missing chlorine. Because we don't have... Because the pump isn't pumping chlorine anymore. Really? We can't possibly be out of chlorine. Oh my god, we are out of chlorine. This is, not good. We want to go over here. How are we out of chlorine? That's fascinating. Okay, so maybe some change of plan right now, which is the worst time to change plan. But this needs to be sped up. And for this we need... What is this making? That's making nitrogen dioxide. So we need one chemical reactor, a mixer, and then 2 chemical reactor. So we need 2 chemical reactors and a mixer. Do we have mixer on tap? I mean, kinda, but no. We have an EV mixer though, which should be enough. We have some room in tungsten. Right, so we need 1, 2. Yeah, we got some room over here. Okay, so I rebuilt the green goo rocket fuel. We now have 2 large chemical reactors dedicated to making it. I'm not sure if it's fast enough, but it's faster. So let's check chlorine. We have no chlorine. Why do we have no chlorine? That'd explain it. We forgot to... This isn't getting any rocket fuel. I'd assume it's because... There we go. Okay, so now we should be getting... Now we should be getting chlorine. Right? Okay. So let's go check oxygen. We seem to be barely making even on the mixer for the rocket fuel. So we may need to get like an IV mixer. Actually, if we upgrade these machines to IV, that might do it. So yeah, we can upgrade these to IV or LUV even, and that should be good enough. Energy hatch. Well, let's go check out. Is it Pluto? Yeah, let's go check out oxygen on Pluto. Yeah, this one's the invalid structure because we need... We need another rocket engine. Okay. Okay. And while everything crafts up, the rocket engine, mixer, and chemical reactor, let's see if we can't finish this. So casing, right? And it was the arm module we needed. So this should be everything for this. No, we are missing tungsten. Missing 2 of these, and these go right above. Okay. Invalid structure, really? What are we missing? Isn't this what it looks like? Output bus. I mean, we should be able to do this, right? So going from the front, it's conveyor and then robot arm. Conveyor and then robot arm. And then tungsten steel pipe casing above it. We don't need a muffler hatch. We have... I don't think we ever put an input hatch on this. That's probably it, right? Yeah. Okay, it was just the input hatch. That was bad. Well, that's exciting. And then we got all of these. Okay. So that's really good for us. We can do this. And then all we need to do is get it set up. Exciting. So the rocket engine is done. So let's go plop this down. Okay, we also need a hatch or a pump. Thankfully we had one. So let's head over to the fluids. I really should put a travel anchor here. Oxygen. Oxygen? Where's oxygen? Oxygen's right here. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we are getting oxygen from the pump. Nice, okay. So hopefully that helps out. How are we doing on hydrogen? Hydrogen's good, water's good, biodiesel's good. Helium, methane, glue, methane, okay. Oil's fine, fluorine's fine. We could be doing better on chlorine. tungsten. Tungsten is where we put this, and we are okay. So chemical reactor. How's everything here going? I probably need oxygen to function today. So this is probably where we are going to wrap up this episode. I'll take care of everything between episodes just so it doesn't bog everything down. We did pretty good today. We got Rutherfordium, we got draconic rotors, and then we started taking a look. We got the large assembly line, which is going to help us out in I guess for the rest of the series, especially if that's at LUV. We can start really pumping. I think the first thing we want to do with this is get osmiridium reinforced glass, just so that we can expand it out. And for this, we need an LUV fluid solidifier and osmiridium, which I don't think we have yet. No, because it's this recipe, which isn't the worst. And between episodes, I'm going to get an advanced dislocator, because I think we deserve it at this point. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.